The year is 1875. Reconstruction is weakening, but it has not yet fallen. Black communities are still voting, still organizing, still holding on to the promise of a multiracial democracy. But a new force is rising, louder, bolder, and even more coordinated than the White League. They call themselves the Red Shirts. Unlike the Klan, the Red Shirts do not hide. Unlike the White League, they do not pretend to be a political club. They are a paramilitary movement, armed, organized, and determined to crush Black political power in the Carolinas. Their uniform is simple: a bright red shirt, a warning, a declaration, a message that says, "We are here and we are coming for your vote." The red shirts ride in large groups, sometimes hundreds at a time. They parade through Black towns on horseback, blocking roads, surrounding polling places, and disrupting Republican meetings. They do not need to fire a shot to send their message. Their presence alone is a threat. Their strategy is psychological. Their goal is fear. Their mission is control. The red shirts target Black voters, Black office holders, and white allies who support Reconstruction. They follow Republican candidates from town to town, drowning out speeches, intimidating crowds, and making it clear that voting Republican could cost you your life. In South Carolina, their influence becomes undeniable. They swarm political rallies. They escort Democratic candidates like a private army. They surround Black communities in the days leading up to elections, making sure everyone understands the consequences of showing up at the polls. And then comes the election of 1876, one of the most violent and contested elections in American history. In South Carolina, the red shirts play a decisive role. They patrol roads, they block bridges, they ride through Black neighborhoods at night, shouting threats and firing into the air. They make voting a battlefield. Black voters still show up. They still fight to be heard. But the red shirts are everywhere. On horseback, in the streets, outside polling places, surrounding courthouses. Their presence changes the outcome. Their intimidation shifts the balance. Their violence becomes the deciding factor. The red shirts prove something devastating: that a coordinated militia acting in the open can overthrow democracy without ever declaring war. Their tactics spread. Their confidence grows. Their success becomes a blueprint for the South. And as the nation watches the contested presidential election of 1876 unfold, the federal government makes a decision that will change everything. To resolve the crisis, political leaders strike a deal, one that ends Reconstruction in exchange for peace in Washington. Federal troops withdraw. Reconstruction governments collapse, and the red shirts celebrate their victory. Their war was not fought on battlefields. It was fought at ballot boxes, in town squares, and on the roads leading to polling places. It was a war against Black citizenship, Black political power, and Black freedom. And it worked. This was the rise of the red shirts. This was the next step in the destruction of Reconstruction. They tried to erase it. They tried to silence it, but we are still here, still telling the truth, still honoring the power they tried to destroy. This is Black Justice Untold. To keep our history alive, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.